Whoa, look at all that green. Isn't that beautiful? You know, every once in a while, the Punisher rambles on for many, many minutes before he realizes that it wasn't even recording. Such is the case here. Now, this is not real money, but it's a sign of things to come, okay? Where we're hoping to see the economy improve. We're hoping to see the price of goods go down, and we're hoping to see a whole lot of things happen on the various issues that affect us most, like the border and that. Now, inflation is down around 2.4%. It was given to Biden about 2.1%. He drove it up to the sky for 7 or 8%, and now it's down. Okay, reasonable number. Something for them to brag about. That way, if it goes to 2.5, they can really go to town. However, price of goods up twice percent, up nearly twice. Some things are 2 times as high. So we'll be monitoring that. Operation Flatline 2.0 continues. Very good operation. Doot, 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 doot. Operation Flatline, ladies and gentlemen, is proceeding. So, there are many things going on. The cabinet selection is underway. We talked about the first female chief of staff, Susie Wiles. President Trump is looking at many others now. He has got a heck of a list to choose from now because he's well established. He's got many years under his belt. You see, when he came into 2016, people didn't quite know, now he's established himself as having 4 years of spectacular work. Some would disagree with, but it was spectacular for us. Everybody knows about the whole pandemic crap. He had a conversation with Governor Hochul. They said it was very cordial. First, there was a little heat up, a little dust up, where she had to go off because all these other governors were like saying, if you come into our states and you try to take our people, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight to the death, said the New Jersey governor. Well, what he's focused on are the bad guys. So the focus is going to be on getting the gangs out, getting people with known records out. All these people running rampant around the U.S. It's time to get those out, okay? And all he should be saying is that I aspire to get to Obama-level deportation efforts. See there? Throw it back. You see? Just say, hey, look, we just want to do as good as Obama. We just want to do as good as Obama did on deportations. But anyway, the focus is on that, and we can talk about the rest of them later on. But we got to close that border and get started. All right? Now, this is funny. So many things have already been happening. The mere notion that President Trump is now President-elect Trump has the world in a flurry. There are people they can't pull out fast enough in these wars. They're ready to pull pitch and shut down the wars because they know that President Trump's going to drop that hammer. He's going to drop that hammer. So I was thinking of something. This thing on the tipping, no tax on tips for food service workers. Even if we don't get the House, there's no way that they can't vote to stop taxing tips. Why? Because Harris ran on it. Imagine if they fought that one. They would sure look bad. And then we could go around and say, look, they were flat-out liars. They had no intentions of proceeding with that bill. So that's something to go look forward to for all of the great food service workers out there. The price of goods is interesting because you have people saying, like this crazy Yahoo from Oregon, an Oregon university with a cow nose ring, He went ballistic on everybody. He's suspended right now. He got in his car with his little fat face, and he said, I don't care who you are, if you're my family, my friends, I don't care how long I've known you. If you voted for Trump, you can go F yourself. If you can't afford food, get a better job, get more education. Well, I thought the Democrats were for the person, the working class. That just shows what a big lie it is. See, the difference here, I hear a little dinghy. The difference here is when we say and complain about the prices of goods. Look, there are many conservatives who are very educated, make good money, and can still complain about the prices of food. Not because they can't afford it. Yeah, many people not even changing their ways. But it's because we care about those people who are unable to afford it. Many Americans watching right now, perhaps, that are struggling to try to buy basic necessities because things have skyrocketed. So, who cares about the American people? We do. Okay, now, back to, did you hear about Letitia Jones? Letitia James, I mean. I won't say what that lawyer said, but it was funny. Look up the lawyer and Letitia James. He was on the Trump team. Very funny. But trust me, all her crap is going to go down the tubes pretty soon. It's going to be done. It's going to be over. We have the first chief of staff, Susie Wiles, female chief of staff I mentioned. Some other considerations. There are many names. I'm just going through a few. But it looks like Richard Grenell, possible Secretary of State. I think even Marco, it took me a second. I think even Marco Rubio's on that list too. But I like Richard Grenell. He's fantastic. Of course, I like Rubio too. Mike Waltz, potential Secretary of Defense, as is Mike Pompeo. Two Mikes. Mike Pompeo, potential Secretary of Defense. I do like Mike Pompeo. Okay. This is a good one. Potential Homeland Security Secretary, Tom Homan. Now, he's been on the news for years. He knows how to take them down, kick them out. He will handle it. And lastly, John Ratcliffe as a potential Attorney General. Now, that's just a few of the names. We'll see how this stuff materializes. And then they have to go through the process, so that ought to be interesting. Yeah. So anyway, you know it. Oh, I do know it. Let me smell that. Let freedom ring. The smell of goodwill. You know it, I know it, the American people know it. Operation Flatline 2.0 continues to march. It will be aggressive. It will be expedient. And with that, I will tell you that you must have a most wonderful hump day. And Screw James Whitey Bulger will talk to you later. Bye.